Hi, welcome to Scott's Invert. I'm Scott. This is going to be the invert room, and if you've been watching the other videos, thank you so much for following through this series. Everything is done in the shed. All the installation is now done and finished. No doubt we'll have to just seal those little bits up later. But Mr. Karl here, who literally this whole build would never happen if it weren't for that man, is going to do the carpet. Can you kick it? Yes, you can. Can he kick it? Look at you! I can't swear, but you can walk over that bit. I can't. All done. That will do. That'll do. Just need to run down here with some silver tape. We've run out of silver tape for today, so we're gonna have to get some more. Bit unsure how or what we're gonna do with the roof just yet. It might just get painted white, but I really need to get the inverts here, so there is a high chance that we're going to put some battens across and then it's just going to stay like that for the time being, which is completely fine and awesome. Anyway, what I do want to do is get everybody's business cards and stickers, so we can do like a little area in here of kind of all the people that we use for spiders and buying spiders and stuff like that, and all the other YouTube channels would be pretty cool. I might actually, when we sort this out, because that installation's going on there, is cover it with the stickers and the cards like that maybe. Who knows? But yeah, that little bit of insulation to do there, and just on the door. Everything is done in the shed when it comes to the wall insulation. The carpet's down. We have some bits and bobs that we've got to pick up and do whatever. Just got to trim that down over there, and that's pretty much it. Until I saw this. A bit later on in this video, we are going to do the pairing, obviously, of the spiders. But before we get to there, a bit of a door issue. Big gap down there, across the bottom, and then also opening and closing of that through the winter is going to cause all sorts of problems. So we have bought this lot to get attached to the door. So I suppose we better crack on. I know what some of you are going to say. Some of you are going to say, you got to put it on that side. Well, I don't think it matters as long as it seals. Oh, that is satisfying, pulling that sticker off. So I'm going to do that all the way around here and all the way down there. Got it in place. Well, let me show you, just there. So now we can shut the door, and for the most part, until we get to that little bit there, and across the bottom it's sealed. That's because we had to chop the bottom off, and because the floor of the shed itself is a little unlevel, it seems to fit perfectly there, but not there. But we're about to sort that with this and this lot. What this is like a draft excluder. So these, it's like a tube. So these fit inside, and then that goes sticky back plastic. So that goes on your door, and on this, stick it on, all goes on there, and hopefully we can smash it and sort it. But you do, oh god, here we go. You do have to cut it to size, and that will just literally hold on there for when you open and close it. So what I'm going to do here is overlap it slightly, so when it's shut, that covers that little gap there, and hopefully we should seal all that in perfectly. It's not even sticky back plastic, it's Velcro. Oh my god, listen to that. Anyway, ready? Oh, oh, I get my foot knee on there. Oh, that was brilliant. I am now going to do that. That's it in place. So we've overlapped it there because remember that little gap down the bottom. and we've overlapped it there, but that's fine because it's on the inside. So that will just drag along. Job done. All the bits on the carpet, we are gonna, well, I'm gonna hoover all that up when I'm completely finished. I didn't make a boo-boo. Well, I might have done a boo-boo. This is one of those doors. It's insulated. They're a tenner off Amazon, and that is magnetic. And the idea of it, it insulates your doors all down the sides, all the rest of it. Absolutely fantastic. I got it as a backup in case, basically, where are we? In case this stuff didn't do its job, but this stuff is absolutely fantastic, and it's excluded the drafts. And I should imagine, literally, just by putting that simple thing around the door, we have probably saved a lot of money in heating in here. But we've put it on anyway. Just cracked it across the top there. I can't do it down the sides. I think what it's really aimed for is a door that opens outwards, so then you can walk through it. But I'm not fussed. It is going to stay on there anyway. It'll insulate that door up. I'm pretty sure, because look, there's the gap. Bump, no more. Happy days. When you open the door, it just lifts up, comes across the top. Absolutely fantastic. That, now we are ready to get the racking over. Everything else, that'll be insulated this week. Not too fussed at the moment because the temperatures outside are kind of between 11 and 20 per day. So heater in here, job done. Absolutely well happy. The only other thing that we're going to have to do pretty soon is go around the outside of the building with some crazy foam, expanding foam, and sort it all out and do a little bit of a clean-up. So hopefully the next video, spiders will be in here, racking will be in here, and I'll show you how we've got all those in. Also, I'm a very happy boy. Very happy boy. And literally the interest in spiders and inverts would never have exploded so much if it wasn't for the encouragement from all of you guys watching, subscribing and liking. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button. We've got some mad things coming up on this channel. But anyway, we also, a couple of weeks ago, paired up heart bacteria, pulchripes, and that went really well. If you haven't seen the small little clips over on TikTok, let me show you the actual pairing sequence. What happened? Did he get munched? Didn't he get munched? Here are our heart bacteria, pulchripes. That mature male's at the top there looking absolutely beautiful, and the female is just below him. And a short while into it, and they hook up like this. His little pedipalps just tapping away in midair, and he's looking absolutely beautiful. I think when the pedipalps tap when they're up in the air like that, I think it must send vibrations through the whole body. But at this point, he's wondering if she's actually being receptive or not. And that actually does look quite like a threat pose, but it's actually a come on to the male. And just look at those legs. Literally look like somebody's come over and just painted or brushed them with that blue colorization that they've got. Absolutely gorgeous, especially with that striking gold body and legs also. But it's kind of like the Mexican standoff at this point. He's slowly vibrating, moving those pedipalps up and down. He can obviously see her. He's a little bit worried, trying to sense whether she's being receptive or not. Absolutely stunning. I am quite close by with the paintbrush just in case, but yes, little bit of fondling. She is now extremely receptive, so this could be the all important magic moment. Oh, and he's just didn't get her in quite a proper position where he feels comfortable. I think a lot of the time when the female is on top like that, I think the males back away pretty quick because it's an easy strike. It's an easy meal for the female, and I think the males know it. I think they'd rather be on the side like this, or they would rather have the higher ground. They've got better chance of backing off, better chance of survival if the female does decide to to try and eat the male. Just look at those gentle touches of the little paws of the male on the female's body, still with all those vibrations, and his carapace is looking absolutely gorgeous. My word, they are an absolutely stunningly beautiful spider. This time he's got the high ground, so this might be a bit of a game changer. With him having that high ground, her being a bit lower, he knows he's got a better chance of escaping if she turns hungry. And indeed, just keep watching. Absolutely amazing. Massive shout out to Karl for lending me the male as well as. Really appreciate it. Obviously doing a 50-50 on the slings. If that's successful, that is. But just look, still standoff. The male definitely wants it. He keeps edging forward. He's a bit. I think he's just a bit concerned because of obviously the females eating the males. But we're into the lock position. His hooks are up there on her, and he's got his first set of legs wrapped around the body also. And you can just see the pedipalps tapping away underneath there. Can you see those pedipalps just underneath her, reaching round for that furrow? Absolutely amazing stuff. They haven't done it quite yet, but I think when she flicks back slightly there, I think that could have been an insertion. He will go in a couple more times after this to make sure he's got the job done, but here he's still tapping away. I couldn't quite get the right angle to see 100% insertion here. Just see me turning the enclosure around a little bit. And before the water dish police come into this into the comments, I removed the water dish prior to pairing them up. Just the less things that you've got in the enclosure, the better when it comes to pairing. And at this point, I'm kind of thinking she is going to munch him, but with this species, what I've learned in the past is you just leave them, and if she munches it, it's not the best outcome, but if you leave them, you have a better successful pairing. And look, he was just drumming hell for leather. And boom, done. Boom! So that was Heart Bacteria Porcupines pairing. And fingers crossed that will be the first egg sac to actually hatch out in this Scott's Invert Spider Crack Shack. Oh my god. Shed, that would be absolutely amazing. We have got a Drensis M2 on egg sac at the moment, which is going to stay in the house because I don't want to move it. Well, I've moved it from one house to here. I don't really want to move her down to here as well as and just disrupt her even further. But I am so happy that they paired up. Really happy that the male got back out again. He has gone back in 2 or 3 times since then. So, and we've seen another couple of successful insertions. He hasn't dropped another sperm web though yet. So hopefully he does drop another sperm web and we can put him in again. Now Karl, that's been supporting and been doing a lot of this build, that's actually his male. So we'll go on, well, he'll probably want a 60-40, but I'll do a 50-50. It's only fair with the amount of effort and work that man has put in to this build. Karl also buys and sells tarantulas in the UK, so he has a small list going. So what I'll do is I'll put a link to his Facebook down in the description, so it will be the first thing that you see when you go down into the description will be Karl's kind of link straight to his Facebook. Drop him a message, ask him what he's got for sale. He's always buying and selling collections and all sorts, and getting slings in and doing his own breedings as well. Really nice guy. So I'll put his link downstairs for you to hook you up with as well as. And anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. It really does mean the world. We mean the world to me. We would not be here sitting in this shed if it wasn't for each and every one of you. So massive thank you. And as always, we shall see you again on the next one.